Well, welcome to me and you outside. I am in the kitchen. I'm not in my kitchen in my house. I'm in the kitchen at our church, which is a rather large kitchen we have here because we have a pretty good sized church. We have a lot going on around here usually. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I brought to my church squirrel and dumplings. Now the dumplings aren't made yet. We're fixing to make those, but the squirrel is done. We boiled the squirrel for about 2.5 hours because these were older squirrels. Every one of them, you might have seen on a previous video where I went squirrel hunting, killed 10 squirrels. And there's a head of one of them right there all cooked up. We're gonna eat that brain out of there here just a little bit and eat the tongue. We'll show you how you do that. There's a hind leg of a squirrel right there. Now what I'm gonna do is I took them out of the broth that they were boiling in, which is right here. And I had chicken broth in there, and it boiled for about, let's say, like about 2 hours. And now a good friend of mine kind of runs our kitchen here and stuff. He's going to help me. We're going to make some dumplings here in a minute. But I got all this ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel all this off the bone. All of this squirrel is going to come off the bone, except for the heads. I'm leaving this on here because I'm going to have some people in our church try these squirrel heads that have never eaten a squirrel head and kind of get their reaction for that, because that's going to be kind of fun. But here in a minute, this cools all the way down. It's still pretty hot to handle. But here in a minute, it'll be all cooled down. And when it is, I'm going to peel all the bone off, the meat off the bone. My friend's going to come in, going to make some dumplings. We're going to put all this together, try to have it done before 6 o'clock this evening. When all my parishioners come in, there'll be 45, 50 of them probably show up tonight. And those that want to will try squirrel and dumplings. And those that want to don't have to try squirrel and dumplings. I just brought them because I had plenty of squirrels. I think I've got a total of 8 squirrels in this pan right here. I kept 2 back because I'm gonna roast those over a fire on a stick like the Indians did, which is gonna be another video. But stay right there. It's gonna be kind of interesting to see how this pans out, to see how the reaction of my church people with squirrel heads. Some of them have never seen a squirrel head. I know that most of them have never even eaten one. And there's a young man, he's one of the fans of my YouTube channel. He's gonna be here tonight, and I hope he's supposed to be here. He's only about, I don't know, 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old, something like that. But he loves my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna put him on there, so you'll see him on here in just a little bit trying a squirrel head. I'm gonna talk him into trying a squirrel head. It's gonna be kind of fun. So just stay right there. And if people come and start making dumplings here, I'll come back in a minute and show you how that's going, and we'll see how this night goes. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I promise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see here, we're in our church here on a Wednesday night. There are probably about 45 people here tonight. And you're going to get to witness us eating squirrel heads. Now, I only brought 7 heads tonight, but I also have a big old pot of squirrel and dumplings over there that the people can try that are brave enough to do that. Some people are scared to eat squirrel, but squirrel's a wonderful, wonderful meat. Now I got my good buddy Pierce right here. Pierce is going to eat a squirrel head with me. He has never had a squirrel head in his entire life. And so it's going to be interesting. Now my grandson Jackson is running the camera right now, and he'll be eating squirrel head here, and I'll show you him eating one too here in just a minute. But I'm going to show these people how to do this. I'm going to pray first so we can kind of pray over our food. And if y'all out there just give me a minute to crack open a squirrel head and eat the tongue and the brains. If you'll, I'm going to show you how we do that. And I've done this my whole life. I grew up doing this. And as kids, we would fight over squirrel heads. It's the craziest thing. We would literally fight over that. Yeah, Kay knows. And it was a big deal. I don't know if it was a novelty or we just loved them, but we did. It's quite a deal. So I'm going to pray, and then I'm going to show Pierce here how to eat a squirrel head. And he's going to eat one with me. So it's going to be kind of cool. And his reaction to eating a squirrel head, I don't know what it'll be. He might be, hey, Grandpa, take me squirrel hunting. I want to kill a squirrel. Or he might be, I ain't never touching a squirrel again. So let me pray real quick. Lord, I pray you just be with us tonight, God. I pray you give us a great evening. Lord, I just pray you just to have your way in this service, first of all. And God, we just thank you for this privilege of being here to gather together, to worship you and to adore you and to hear from your wonderful word. I pray you bless the food we're about to partake of and our fellowship together in your precious name. Amen. Amen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this squirrel head. Now this squirrel has got some broth on it, so it's going to be a little bit messy, but I don't care. And what I usually do is try to eat some of the meat on the outside, like the jaw meat, because you got to take some of that meat off there. So I'm going to do that real quick, and this is what you're going to do here in just a minute, Pierce, okay? Take some of that jaw meat off of there. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow me to pull this lower and upper jaw part. You get some pretty good hunks of meat off the jaws, because the squirrel, the jaws are pretty muscular. When you think about it, they chop a walnut. I mean, they can just cut right through walnut, and walnut is hard wood. They can just cut through that like nothing. And so to do that, they got just two things: sharp teeth and muscles. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this apart. This exposes the tongue right here. See that? That is the tongue. I'm gonna tear that off of there. Then when you take the tongue off, there's a couple little bitty bones. You're gonna pull them out of there. I'll help Pierce do that. That's the genuine tongue of a squirrel right there. I'm gonna eat that tongue. Honestly, that is really good. Now I'm gonna get to the brain of the squirrel. All my life, when we'd eat the brain of a squirrel, we always cracked them open with these butter knives. My whole life, I couldn't believe I found one back there in the kitchen a while ago, so I was happy about that. But I'm gonna crack his head open, and I get it cracked. We get it cracked real good. Now I'm gonna open it up. And what that's going to do is exposing this brain. The brain is right here. I got myself a little fork right here. It's called a brain fork. That's what I call it. I'm gonna reach in there and I'm gonna grab this brain and pull it out. And you can grab that brain. There it is. That's the entire brain of a squirrel right there. Now I'll tell you, I like squirrel brains, so to me that's good. Okay? To me that's good. All right, now here goes Pierce. Give us a minute here, and we're gonna get done here, and then we'll start eating. And do both sides. Have you ever had a squirrel in your life? Have you eaten squirrel?
No.
You never have. He has never eaten squirrel.
But he sure is attacking it. Go, Pierce!
And I'll tell you, Pierce right here is one of my biggest fans on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. He watches all of my stuff, and he always talks about it. And so he's on this episode right you're watching right here, so it's going to be kind of fun for him. You're doing good. Did you get the other side too? All right, just pull that thing apart. Upper, yep, just grab the upper and lower. There you go. Pull that right out of there. There you go.
Pierce! Pierce! Pierce!
The tongue is right there. You can work it out of there. Now let's pull it right out of there. Now feel of it, make sure there's no bones in it, little bitty bones or anything like that. Yep, there you go. Pull that one off of there.
I can't get it.
Good. All right, he's going to eat a squirrel tongue. Put the whole thing in your mouth.
That's actually pretty good.
What?
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good, isn't it? Okay, let's crack this head open. Here's the big deal right here for him to get some of this brain right here. Pull it open.
Get the fork.
Yep. Get our brain fork. I'm gonna help him get it out of there for time's sake here. We'll go ahead and just pull this brain out of here. Now, Pierce, you put the whole thing in your mouth, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go. Huh?
That's very good.
He said he's pretty good. How you like that? Good job, Pierce. That's really awesome, man. People all around the world are going to watch you eat that squirrel and get a kick out of that. Give him a hand. He did a great job. Thank you, Pierce. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Now, this is my buddy Eddie right here. He wants a squirrel head. Here, put it on a plate for you. But eat the sides, pull it apart, eat that tongue, crack it right there, and then open that up. You can even, if you want to eat it here, you can. I don't care. Jackson, here's you one. Yeah, that meat on the jaws is really good.
I see a lot of hunting shows where they say the jaw meat. Pops, you'd have had them before.
He had a squirrel head one time with me when he was 3 years old. He don't remember it. You got the here, right here. You got the tongue right here. There you go. Feel the back end of it. Make sure no bones attached to it. Sometimes there's a little bitty bone there. All right, pop the whole thing. That is squirrel tongue.
Pretty decent.
It's not bad, is it?
Nope.
You got the tongue there, Eddie?
Yep.
Does it taste like pork?
Kinda.
All right, crack that head open, Jack.
Good.
Hit it right across there, okay? Hit it pretty good. You have to hold on to it.
Hit it like it owes you money. That's a,
That ain't opening. Oh, there we go.
that's a
Yeah,
tough old
yeah, you
squirrel
got it.
head.
There you go.
Did you break yours yet?
Yeah.
You already ate the brain?
Nope, I got the.
The bones.
Get all that meat out of there.
There, you got quite a bit on your fork, too.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just try this part.
Yeah.
Some of this bones in there.
Oh,
Probably some meat around
wow.
there.
Got a flavor, doesn't it?
Crack it open.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Want some meat?
Oh,
It's different, isn't it?
Take a tiny bite.
that texture.
What is it? You have to
Wow.
open it all at once.
It's got a strange mushy texture, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah, it's really soft. Yeah. I think I like the jawbone meat a lot better though. The jawbone meat's a lot better.
Yeah, the jaw meat. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Crack that head open there, Eddie. Boom. Oh, here's that fork if you need it to get that out of there. That really helps. And you never had a squirrel brain? Oh, that come out perfect. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, come on. That's perfect. Come on.
That's good.
It is good, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, some people probably freak out about the texture.
Right, yeah, that's what kind
More than
of,
anything.
that probably bothered Jackson as much as anything as the texture.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Thank you.
I got 3 heads to go give away, folks. I'm gonna go out here and give them to some people that want one. Let me get you a plate. Jackson did it. Surely you can do it.
Jackson did it?
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian.
What?
I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get you a plate to crack his head open and stuff. You wanna try one?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we do it.
Come on, make you famous.
Make me famous.
on
Let
YouTube.
me go get you a plate.
All right.
And I'm gonna come right back.
You know, Mark, you really need to carry a nutcracker to crack those heads.
You grab out of your hand. Now, eat the meat on the jaws. Sometimes you get a little bone to come off the jaw, but I just eat it just with your hands, grab with your teeth. And then the other side too, that clears that meat off of there. Now you've eaten squirrel before, right?
No, I'm good, mommy.
It's really delicious.
I believe you. It's
Have you ever eaten squirrel?
Yeah.
Okay. But you never eat a squirrel head?
No.
That's great. It's my nephew right here. It's my niece right there. Jennifer, Justin. He's a Missouri Highway State Patrolman. And he's manning up because of his, hey, grab that tongue right there. That's it right there. Pull that tongue off. You gotta eat that part of it. Make sure there's no bone in there. Just kind of feel the end of it. Make sure there's no, yeah. Eat that. Everybody ate it.
Justin,
That
come
little,
on.
that little pierce up there ate the tongue. I feel like we're in the mountains. We don't have anything to eat. You have to admit it's not bad either.
For a squirrel tongue.
What?
It's not bad for a squirrel tongue.
No, it isn't. All right, let's crack that head. Lay it down there and use this right here. Just to thump that right there. You can bust that open. There you got it. You got it. Now you ought to crack that whole thing open. Yeah, just like that. There it is. And you can peel some of that bone, that skull off of there. Then you can take this little fork and fish it out. Oh, good job. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Come on, squirrel brain for Justin. Do it. Now listen, the flavor's not so bad. Just the texture's kind of weird. It's not bad, is it?
It's not gonna be my first choice. I think I'd rather get pepper sprayed again.
It's like getting pepper sprayed again. That's good. That's good. Thanks for playing along.
You're welcome.
Eat some of that meat off the side of the jaws. There's not a lot on there, just a little bit. Then you can break open the bottom and the lower jaw.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
I was hoping Dan would try it so I get more sure.
Yeah, there it is. He got it. He got it all. What do you think, Alvin?
Well, it's good.
Not bad, is it?
Ain't bad at all.
Being an old Arkansas, you're.
Well, that's pretty much Arkansas. Yeah. Let me clean this forward.
Thanks a lot, Alvin.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.
That squirrel has more brains than Kamala Harris.
I'm gonna clean that off. Okay, thank you.
Whoa, hey, that's awesome. Well, that's it right there, folks. Appreciate you watching this episode of Me and You Outside. This group right here did real good trying that squirrel. Got a big pot of squirrel dumplings over there. They're diving into and trying that. Did you try the squirrel dumplings?
I'm trying it right now.
Okay. You'll like those. If you like that head, you'll like that squirrel dumplings. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Just appreciate you being there. Appreciate you commenting, like this video if you wouldn't care. And wherever you're at in this world, my friends, have a good morning, good day, good night. And another video is coming right around the corner.